Good evening, folks. Eli at Kingsbridge Performance and 4x4 here in North Yorkshire. Look at this, an absolute beast of a Audi. It's the Audi Q8 50 TDI Quattro, so it's just shy of 300 horsepower, four-wheel drive, 8-speed automatic. It's the Vorsprung edition. Now, the Vorsprung is the top of the range trim level with Audi. It includes pretty much everything that you could want. All the options are pretty much then put on the car. And there's, I think, maybe, several smaller options that you can choose in addition, but they're all minor little things. The main thing is it's got pretty much everything that you could ever want on a car. So it's fully loaded. I'll go through some of the spec. It's phenomenal. 2 keys. If we open it, the lights do that little dance, which is quite cool, and then the same on the front, which I like. Little things, please little minds, as they say. The wheels, let's start off with those. So these are a great option. These are the gloss black wheels with the polished faces. Now you'll see some other Vorsprungs on there that don't have these wheels. In my opinion, these are the best. I think they really make the car. This one's also got the full black night package. So you've got the gloss black grille. Everything's gloss black. It just looks really, really well with the white. So you can see there the gloss black wing mirrors, the window surrounds, the roof rails. Everything's in black. Really works well on this colour, in my opinion, of course. It's also got the privacy glass. This is a 2019 car, so one private lady owner from new, costs just shy of £85,000 a year ago. It's obviously got full Audi warranty. The best thing about this, the owner's just taken it to Audi earlier this month, November 2020, had a full brand new set of Continental cross-contact 6 tyres, which are pretty much the best tyres out there in my opinion. I love Continentals, I think they're phenomenal. So brand new set of those all the way around the car, so all new. And look at the little Audi Sport logo on the wheels, so you know it's original, not been refurbed. And then she also had it serviced as well, so it's had a full service. It's also had all the recalls done. There's paperwork in the car to attest to that. Any warranty issues, everything was sorted on the car, so it's absolutely bob on, ready to go, not a penny to spend on it. You've just got to insure it, put some fuel in, and away you go. Bodywork, as you'd expect, is all absolutely spot on. No damage at all. Of course, if there was any, we wouldn't be selling it. So we try and buy the best. The chap that sold this to us was his wife's personal car, and it's been looked after very, very nicely. Right, let's talk about some of the options on this car. So, first of all, I'll start with the boot area. It's obviously got power tailgate, LED lights everywhere. Look at those, really nice and cool, modern. You've got the suspension, air suspension you can raise up and down. In here you've got the subwoofer for the sound system, you've got the tyre repair kit, locking wheel nut, everything that you need, load space covers in place. You've got this superb panoramic roof and Alcantara headlining, feels fantastic, looks fantastic. Power tailgate, 2 options, one to close and lock. Now, moving on to the passenger side. So first off, all the doors have got soft close and these tricky little LED lights in the door handles. So that's a really nice option to have. Great if you've got kids. You can nip out to the shop so the kids are sleeping in the back and not have to slam the door shut. And I know this because I've got 2. Everything's covered in the leather, so in this case a black leather with black stitching. You've got this lovely dark oak grain effect trim. That was an option actually, it's not standard. Ambient lighting, that's all configurable to whatever colour you want. There's numerous different colour options. You can have two-tone, etc. It's fantastic. Alcantara to match the headlining everywhere. The Bang & Olufsen sound system. Now if you look at these, why is there two switches here, you may ask? And I asked myself that when I first saw it, and I'll show you why. Oh, I need to put the ignition on. I can't show you without the ignition on, but I'll do that in a second. Bear with me. Lovely diamond quilted fine nappa leather. Looks fantastic. You see the panoramic roof, the Alcantara headlining. You've got full rear climate control. So let me put the ignition on and I'll show you all this stuff. The car's obviously keyless. Let's open it again. There you go. So keyless entry and exit. All the windows are frameless, which is a really nice feature of a coupe, and probably why Audi did that, so that it feels like a coupe rather than a 4x4. So really nice. At the front you've got memory settings for the driver and passenger. Again, ambient lighting, again the oak, the B&O and the Alcantara. You've got the illuminated S-line entry sill plates. You've got the multiple electrical adjustments for the driver and passenger seats. Got this lovely air vent that runs across the whole front of the dash, this backlit Quattro logo. Looks great. And then gloss black and then the oak trim. Full book pack in here. Look, even this is done in leather with white stitching and the oak grain trim. Looks really nice. Really nice quality. So, let's turn on that ignition. Got the fantastic LED lights at the front of the car as well. And they also do a little dance when you turn it, when you unlock it, sorry. You can see there all the radars. The car parks itself, drives itself, does everything pretty much. Right, so on to the business end. Much the same as before, so you've got the dark grain, the memory seats, power folding, heated wing mirrors, lovely gloss black and nilled finish to the knob, so it looks and feels quality. Right, so press ignition on. In fact, we'll just start it up. Virtual dash, as you can see, I don't know if you've noticed there, the wheel just adjusted itself electronically to suit the previous driver or previous owner. Obviously you can set that to your own preferences. Cup holder and 12-volt socket there, more ambient lighting, wireless phone charger, USB ports, SD card, etc. Sliding armrest, adjustable, electronic handbrake, hill hold assist, etc. I'll come on to these buttons in a minute. Let's go back to what I was going to show you in the back. Look at that ambient lighting. That's on full brightness. You can of course dim that down if you think it's too much for you. So you've got adjustable seats here, you've got your Isofix there, you've got your rear climate control as well. But yeah, these buttons here are for power blinds. That's why there's two buttons, which is great. So again, if you've got kids and you're out on a hot sunny day, I know we're not anywhere near any hot sunny days anytime soon, but if you were, you've got the power blinds. It also gives you that additional level of privacy as well as the privacy glass itself. So if we put that down, fantastic, eh? Look at that headlining, it's lovely. This is why this is so thick, because it's got this power blind in it. Anywho, back onto the front end. So, lights controlled here, flat bottom S-line steering wheel, adaptive cruise control, lane assist here. So, let me close the door actually. Adaptive cruise assist, no lane guidance, with lane guidance, so you can actually turn on and off the lane guidance. That's where the car will keep itself in the lane as long as the cameras can detect the white lines on both sides. It's also got blind spot assist. You can see there the little lights that light up in the mirror if someone is in your blind spot. Now this button here essentially is what that does. It brings up this shortcut here. It's the driver assist button, so you can adjust the driver assistance to your own preferences, either in individual mode. Bear with me, let me see if I can do that. Individual. Oh, there you can see the button, the lights for the blind spot assist. But let's go back to the. Now the screen's got this lovely haptic feedback. So when you press it, unlike most touchscreens, you can actually get it. It feels like a button. It's very clever. Anyway, on to what you can actually configure on your individual profile. Your distance warning, Audi Pre-Sense, which is your pre-crash assist, your side assist, intersection assist, emergency assist. It's phenomenal. Look at this. Exit warning system, rest recommendations, so many assist systems. So you can actually individually configure that, and you can also adjust it very simply from maximum, basic and individual on with this shortcut button here. This is your parking button, so you can press that. That'll take you to the parking screen. So you can see there you've got your surround view 360 cam. You've also got front camera. That's corner view front. If we press the 3D button, look at that. That's pretty cool. And then you can go back to your top view, side view, etc. Great stuff, isn't it? Clever. That's just the settings for that. Right, all your climate controls here. You've also got various other things such as what you want to control on this screen. Of course, you've got heated seats. You can adjust the head-up display. Now you can see that in the video there. Let me just turn the lights off. No, I don't think it'll work if I turn the lights off. Or maybe it will. Off-road. Side lights off. Okay, yeah. Can you see now? There you go. So you've got the head-up display there on this car, which is great. Displays your speed limit, your satellite navigation, your current speed, etc. Loads of things you can actually show on that. But yeah, going back to this menu. So this is controlling this screen here. That actually switches that screen off completely. But yeah, there's so many different things you can mess about with here. So clever. Hill descent control, stop start, etc. Drive select button. So like your Audis where you can drive, auto dynamic. You can put it into dynamic mode just like you used to. And then of course you've got your hazards and screen clearing, etc. So that's, you should all be familiar with. Obviously start stop buttons there. But going onto this screen, of course you've got navigation, which you can display on this screen as well as this main screen, and of course this screen you can configure by using these buttons what you want displayed, what information you need. It's all on there. So for example, if you want to change radio, you can just use this scroll wheel here and select what radio station you want to listen to. But yeah, you can display it on this screen as well. You've got things like your assist, traffic. It'll tell you, as long as it's got online connection, it'll show you all the live traffic updates, which is very clever. Your media, of course, you can play various different sources from USB, external devices, etc. SD card. Then going on to radio, we've already touched on that. Of course, you've got DAB, as you can see there. And then phone apps. You can use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto if you connect your phone up. Obviously I've not done that yet. Weather, news, messages, so clever. So much stuff you can do on this car. So it's really, really nice to see. Look at that, fantastic weather cattle. You're brilliant, raining as you'd expect. Anyway, going on to things like settings or car, let's say for example. So there's so much you can do here. You've got the suspension, which you can configure with your individual mode. Drive suspension, comfortable balance, dynamic, etc. Steering, etc. And then, without getting to every single menu, sub-menu, sorry, you can adjust your seats, of course, via the screen as well. So I'm just trying to do it as quickly as possible. Let's go back. Let's say you wanted to use your parking aid, you can adjust all that sort of stuff as well. All good stuff. Lights and visions. Let's go to your background lighting. So as I said here, you can adjust the brightness, you can adjust the different colours. Impulse, what's that? Is that orange? That two-tone? Not sure. Individual, of course, you can then start playing about with different colours on different surfaces. Crazy stuff. But anyway, as you can see, there's all sorts of things you can do. It's a very clever car. The technology is phenomenal. Look at this Alcantara. I keep getting on about it. It's superb. I mean, it really is all the car you need. It's got all the options. The Vorsprung means you're not thinking, oh, did the car come with this new? Did it come with that new? It's got it all. Soft closed doors, LED lights, adaptive cruise control, panoramic roof. Everything is there as you want on a car these days, so you don't have to worry and think, did someone specify that? Do I need to buy new because it didn't come with it? Really, really comforting to know, right, I'm getting the best. It's got everything. It'll suit me down to the ground. Now, of course, we do offer all the best finance packages. We do, of course, offer nationwide delivery to your door. There is a cost of £2 per mile for that service. And if you do want warranty, well, it's got warranty. It's got 2 years left of the manufacturer's extended warranty and roadside assistance. So, and it's just been serviced and new tyres. So literally, it's a decision you can make with your heart as well as your head. That pretty much summarises this video. It's been nice having you watch our synopsis of our Audi Q8. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, which you can do on the button below the screen. And that's pretty much it, folks. Have a good night.